I've had the Cubiko for a while now, and if you've seen my review, you saw that I made this L bracket design and then cut in relatively thin aluminum sheet, and I've been using it since. I've made a few tiny keychain size tools too. The L bracket helps hold my materials in place, gives me a lot of stability, and it'll be needed for today's project, a single piece out of 10mm of aluminum, with a 7.5mm pocket. I want to see if 1. The Cubiko can be precise enough to keep the dimensions I asked for, and 2. If it makes it to the end, not breaking a bit, with a usable result. I want no tabs. They're really hard to remove in aluminum and basically give you twice as much work to do that after. So I'll be using double-sided tape all along the small stock. With the 2 clamps Cubiko comes with, it's plenty to hold with my L bracket. The nozzle you see here is an air pump that I passed through the air pump hole in the back, held with metal wires and tape. It helps keep my chips clear. The Cubiko has that hole in the back because it can support a laser engraver addition. For the pocket hole, I went at 1500mm per minute, at 0.25mm deep. I think I should have went with 0.4 deep, and in my next video I will. I want to see what the limits are, and if it costs me a bit, so be it. Speed-wise, I think this is good. It'll still lead to a really short cut time for the piece, which I'm happy about. So far, it's been really clean and the sound is not too bad. This channel is new and I'd love to put more and more time towards it in addition to my woodworking channel, Matt Builds. Help me along and like, comment, subscribe, helping the videos find a ton of CNC users. Thanks to all subscribers so far. I love the CNC work and it's been hard to put a lot of time into it on my main woodworking channel, as most people don't really care for those awesome machines. Now for the contour, I went a little lighter at 0.15mm per pass. Same speed as each pass is a full width of the bit, which makes a huge difference. I also hit the clamp, which was not planned, and I'm glad the bit didn't break. If I had to adjust my values now, I'd go a lot faster and deeper for the pocket, and maybe a little slower for the contour. As you'll see from the finish, it's nice but not all that smooth. This is what I love about the Cubiko. I can cut aluminum parts without getting chips all over my shop. It's easy to vacuum everything once you're done. I almost broke my bit moving it away. That would have been pretty clumsy. Now the part came out great. It's just held in place by tape. I even needed a tool to get it off the spoil board. I always use those glass pads for the edges. It doesn't make the piece any better looking, but it removes the extra sharp edges that can cut you. A few swipes and they're smooth. Here's the part. It's accurate to size. The edges are all 3mm and the sides look like aluminum paper that got a little foiled. It's the same stuff after all. This can be sanded and finished. It's the trade-offs you get when using smaller and less expensive machines like this, and I'm pretty amazed that it never failed me so far. Thanks for watching. More Cubiko and other CNC machine videos real soon. With summer over, I'm back in the shop a lot more. Subscribe and you won't miss out. See you soon.